Hey everyone, Football here, and today we're doing a Transformers Age of the Primes figure, and this is the 13 Alpha Trion. So he's one of the Primes, and he is a Voyager class figure, and from looking at this, 22 steps to turn into some kind of a Cybertronian jet, aircraft carrier, I don't know, something. Now I do have an Alpha Trion from the Legacy line. It was Origins. They had him and Orion Pax. But I like this one. This one looks a lot better than that one does. But let's see. Turn it over here. We get Golden Prime statues. Over here, we get a close-up of Alpha Boy writing in a book. Nerd. Kidding. And in the back, we see all the goodies. So he comes with a little stylus. He comes with his tablet book. Kind of reminds me of the one Penny had from Inspector Gadget. I don't know why. That or a Pokédex. Like the old Pokédex from the original Pokemon series. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Seems like he also has an emblem that can come off and go on his hand. I don't know. And then a shield. Cool, I guess. But let's go ahead, get him open, and take a closer look. Alright, here's Alpha Trion in all his knowledgeable glory. So, he has instructions, which they put in the box, so it's now permanently has a bend to it. Unless I flatten it, I guess. But I shouldn't have to do that. Has a nice blue. Good looking pictures, nice and crisp. And for accessories, he's got a little stylus here. Pretty cool, looks like a feather. And it's also supposed to be used, I guess, as a weapon, some kind of a knife or something. And he has his book. Now the book is pretty cool here. It's not just a single piece of plastic. You can actually open it, and it has pages inside. So we got some writing over here. Then we flip it again. Actually, this is upside down. This is supposed to be the front page. Yeah, so it's like a planet. I guess it's Cybertron, and it looks like a little cassette tape in there. And you got, you know, the pause, play, or stop, play, record, back, forward buttons. So that's pretty cool that you can flip through the pages like that. And of course, clear plastic for the actual pages, red. And then he has the shield here. Well, pretty nifty. Yeah, the directions are weird for it, because it's like, to move this part, they're saying you have to unfold it, but you can just move it as is, unless it's supposed to be to hide it. No, you can't hide it underneath. That wouldn't work. So I don't know why they tell you to unfold it to move this. I only saw the beginning part of the instructions. Of course, you know, just see if there's anything you have to do to the figure when you first take it out of the box. Which you do, the feet. You just gotta unfold those. And I think that was the only thing I had to do to it. And you can just put him in his hands like this. You know, he'll just hold him. And this is him holding his shield. Now, pretty cool. It has 2 peg holes on it. Let's take that off. Yeah, so, I mean, there's 2 peg holes, but not on the shield or the arm. So, 1 peg hole here and a peg, and peg hole, peg. Or you can actually put everything right on his back. So he's hands-free now. So the book just goes around the back. You open this up. You can put the shield and the stylus on the shield around the back. Here, close that back. And there. Good to go. Now you can take out his little Autobot symbol here. You can put it in his hand if you want. His fingers do open. Or what you can do is take off the little shoulder piece here, move it down to the arm, and put his Autobot symbol there. I don't know why you'd have an Autobot symbol when Autobots weren't around with the Primes. Well, at least, well, I'm going by Transformers 1, when the Primes were all missing, so I'm not really sure. But, I mean, why would you want it there? Because then he doesn't have that big old hole in his chest. I'd rather have it there. Oh, that's another thing. When you take it out of the box, you gotta put the shoulder pieces on, little nubs. So Alpha Trion here looks like a bit of a hippie, doesn't he? He's got like the mustache. He's got these weird glasses on. It looks really weird. But I like it. I like this a lot better than the other version of him I have. Plus my other one, he had a like really long mustache that goes down past his chin, and it broke on me. That was a beard. I can't remember, but it broke as soon as I took it out of the box. Like, it came broken. So I'm happy this one doesn't have the beard or anything like that to break. Yay. I almost didn't get him just because I don't really care about Alpha Trion. But then I was like, you know what? I do want all of the primes, and he is a prime, so here he is. Now, he is maroon, purple, silver, gray, with a little bit of blue, like for the eyes. Turn around. See a lot more blue. We got like metallic blue, or kind of looks like a purple. But that's pretty cool. You got like a lighter, kind of like a pink, or a lighter magenta, I don't know. Awesome, got some red. So he looks interesting. I like the centerpiece here, his emblem, really big. I like his the shape of the head. That's pretty cool. And this guy is just nifty, like especially like some of the movements, because he can actually, well, we'll get into the movements later. You know, articulation. Looks like he has some nice biceps there. Cool design, cool little, you know, aesthetics. I especially like this on the back. I usually don't care about the car parts, but or vehicle parts, but this is pretty cool. Even though it's kind of big, but it is flat, so that's good. Doesn't make them stick out too much. Solid weight. He has a little bit of waffling. You don't really notice it from the back. You know, obviously, if you lift it up, still not bad there. The place I'm seeing the waffling is here. Like I said, not bad though. It's out of the way. You're not really going to notice it too well. Unless you have like his arm up and move. Then you'll see it. But not bad. Yeah, if you hear that noise, that's my kittens running around upstairs. Oh boy. Alright, I guess now we can get to the articulation. So we get the head first. Let's see, that'll go around. And that's pretty much the only thing the head can do. Now the neck itself, you can make him look down. Or you can look up, even though his head goes into his body. But yeah, that's about it. No wibble wobble either. We get the arms. They go up to 90. And the shoulder pieces are a separate movable thing. So you can go like that if you wanted to. I don't know what looks better. Them up or down. I don't know. But the arm will go all the way. Around in a circle. We get the bicep. Turn it up there. We have a single jointed elbow. But it can get well past 90. They've got the hands. They don't rotate. They just don't do anything except for the fingers. All one solid piece of plastic. So you can only open it like that. We get the waist. He cannot go all the way around because of this. But if you lift it up, all of that up, then he can go around. But he can make his torso bend down. That's pretty cool. And he can kind of go back with it a little bit. Not much. Let's see. There we go. Let's move the arms out of the way. Legs. Past 180. Forward to a 90. Let's see if we move this and go up higher. Nope. Still a 90. Twist that at the top of the thigh. Single jointed knee. Just a tad past 90. Just a tad. And then we get the feet. They will go in. We get this part here, which can go down. And we get the heel, which can also go down. And that is it for articulation with Alpha Trion here. So now I'm going to transform him, and we'll take a look at that. Alright, here's Alpha Trion in his warship mode. Looks pretty cool. It reminds me of Gundam, like one of their warships. I don't know why. It just does. You see his head right here, kind of sticking up with the points and everything. We got the underneath. See the little Autobot symbol. And you can put the book and his stylus down here. This is the shield. Got a nice red cockpit. I like that. Definitely makes it stand out. Not bad at all. It was pretty easy putting together too. No real problems. It went pretty smooth, I think. Alright, well that's just been a review of Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Alpha Trion. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.